Hello, Group Galaxy here. You're gonna see some Christmas-related videos coming soon, next week or so. Making a fireplace in my living room because I can. Like one of my friends said earlier, he's like, "Oh, I'm watching this because I beeping can." Well, I'm saying the same thing. I made a fireplace out of an old TV because I can. And I also redid this. I'm not done yet, but as you can see. No more wires all over the freaking place. Got rid of the Toshiba VCR. It's all busted anyway. What's you know me, I don't get rid of electronics. It's a side. Put it away somewhere. DVD player still works on it. VCR's flaky because I dropped when we moved about 3 years ago. I put one of my JVCs out here. Only issue this JVC is one of the audio channels is goofed, so mono recording only. And that's my paper I put on there. Back when I brought it to school, it says property of Anthony, of course. And it says underneath in the red where the fold is, yes, a VCR in 2013. You got a problem with that? That way I brought that to school. One of the schools I went to right there. For a news broadcast one time, I recorded the thing we did one time from our classroom on the news. So yeah, the microphone for the PlayStation 3. But right now I'm using the crappy Xfinity / Blue Sky / Ignite. Shop system YouTube thing. I might actually cancel it. I last 3 days I've been getting a little bit screwed around with Shaw and I'm not happy. Computer. But yeah, working on a fireplace. I went on YouTube. I found a fireplace video and I made it basically 4x3. I had to crop it for full screen on my editing setup on my other laptop. That's a crap laptop. It's a crap top. That's a crap top. And that's a half top because half that laptop is busted. That's a desktop underneath the American flag. So yeah, current time. Dear Lord. So yeah, I got the HD now antenna box out here. With my portable TV that actually battery charges, I can bring it out with me. I just gotta unplug it basically. I could use it as a portable TV. What do we got here? That's really it. Subwoofer's back on the floor, of course, where it was before. It's all really changed. I cleaned all this up, added a new VCR, moved the VCR from the bottom shelf, fixed the internet wiring up a bit, and the IR sensors. So here's an IR sensor to that black wire. Run to the front of the antenna box right there so the remote control works better. And the actual receiver's right there for it. That goes down there to like a headset plug. And from there it goes into like a headset wire that has 4 IR repeaters on it. One is there, so it's basically like little TV remotes. One is there. I think I'm having trouble seeing it. Yeah, it's right there. Underneath that blue wire. One is on the CD player. Looks like I'm using an old camera, but this I guess got a sub. It's not doing too good for HD. And I got one there in the front tape player. And everything's working great. Tape player's working good. Only issue I had, I tried putting one in the VCR. But, you got to find where the sensor is too, of course. I had trouble finding it on, I think it was VCR actually, but I did find it after a while. Tape player had trouble finding it too. I just guessed and I landed it basically. But the remote control for the JVC is really weak. My JVC TV remote works over living room for it, but my JVC VCR remote, it's like a very weak glow, and I put a new battery in the remote too. It takes a 3-volt button cell. But didn't work. And because of the repeater also, when, do I have a remote control beside me? I thought I did. Well, that thing blinks red when you point a remote control at it, basically, and push a button. The VCR, unless I was like an inch in front of it, then it would blink red. So it didn't work, basically. I actually weakened the signal of VCR using a repeater in that case. I think it's called an IR blaster, IR repeater, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. If you have a rough idea of Amazon and Wish crap, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, bye for now. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I was playing Christmas music. I have no clue who's playing now, actually. Well, that's my setup so far. Ask me questions. I'm happy to answer questions. I always have my phone with me unless it's dead or charging. But I usually reply within a message within 6 hours or less most of the time. So, bye for now. And thanks for watching. Have any questions? I will gladly answer them. I try to make this look a bit even, but it looks organized and disorganized at the same time, you know what I mean? The receivers, VCR, cable box for just chilling out, relaxing, all cool, just sitting there, shooting some b-ball outside of school, but still. And I was going to use this. I might not, because we're actually not using the other TVs in the room with the analog antenna anymore, so there's no point in having Channel 4 broadcast. And this is how I broadcast Channel 4 on all the TVs in my house. Someone actually asked a question about this, so I'll link the video to the person and send it. So basically, S-video from this VGA downscaler went into this. Still is. But I'm also using S-video on this freaking beautiful TV set. I have a really good picture. This looks like crap compared to actually using it for a TV. I was messing around with it earlier. This nice, beautiful, high-quality S-video cable is damaged. I'm only getting a black and white image out of it. The crap black one I have, where are we here? You can see it right there. It's going into the TV. Same for the audio cord of the laptop. And it's working. Originally I thought, oh, S-video and TV's damaged or dirty because I got a black and white image. I was going to hook my game system to this too because it's a pain playing games, and I know it's awesome, but I do have a standard def upscaler though on this TV. Projector, I mean. It's right there. S-video and composite to HDMI, and it's freaking beautiful. Oh good, now I'm actually standing up and not being lazy, but I can actually get a better picture. But like I was saying, Channel 4 in my house, or Channel 3, I can't use Channel 3 because I have Channel 2 on antenna here, CTV affiliate. Channel 4 on my house, and what I did basically is had these antenna amplifiers. Daisy chain integer was probably the safest thing, but they still work. So basically, that would go out into the antenna splitter. That basically ran itself back into the amplifier downstairs into the other TVs in the house. And this cable cord, which is the in, comes from, you know, Channel 4 on that. Or my other one, which I have no clue where it is at the moment. It's MIA. I'll find it, probably add it in the video after. Oh, it's right here. I use this one for Channel 12 or Channel 6. I plug in, it says USA, which is basically NTSC analog tuning and broadcasting. Get these on Wish or Amazon. So how it works, the pass-through is crap. All I really use is the output, which I believe is that one. Yep. And, of course, the video in on top. The pass-through, don't bother. The built-in amplifier. Video and audio. I would leave the video cranked full. Audio would turn down a little bit. And that's the actual RF output, like level, which is basically just emulating with two of these for that one, because this isn't meant to be hooked up to multiple TVs going through reverse on splitters, because this fuzzy staticky image, even on this TV through the VCR was a fuzzy staticky image. But right now it's just not set up because I'm not actually using it. If I switch my cable system around or have HD downscalers in each room, then yeah, I might make my own cable system again. But right now it's just temporarily on hiatus because I don't have a setup. So basically, that was in my parents' room. Same idea, was just video in, which is an old satellite receiver. A coaxial cable going out to that side connection into a splitter like that. Then all the TVs could see that on Channel 12. Or I switch it back and forth sometimes Channel 6. And this one just does 4 and 3. This one was multi. This is basically a video switch with RF out. So 3 and 4, but I'm not actually really using it right now. It's just plugged in, wasting power because I had issues. I need to grab another S-video cable. Then I can use it. And I am thinking about, because I still use my TV upstairs, the antenna hookup. And I could hook a TV up in the basement, but again, still figuring out things. I actually originally want to get a board and just stick those on the board. Get 2 more of those, or 1 more of those, and have like a board, just all the channels. So it'll be 6, 12, and 4. And then have a couple of these. I could probably just use those 2 for, you know what I mean? Just gotta use a 3-way splitter and mess around with that. Because splitters have different resistance. Hard to show you in here, but there's 7, 7, and 3.5. 3.5 is a better connection. 7 and 7 is your loss. So you lose 7% decibels, 7 decibels on a 3-way splitter, more or less. 2-way splitters, you only use 3.5, 3.5. So yes, that's how I got channel 4 working on all TVs in the house in analog. That's how I had channel 12 working on all TVs in the house in analog. And I just use this computer showing like a fish tank or now a fireplace going to a video downscaler. It just basically takes a VGA signal from any computer, new, old, and then puts it out to the composite yellow video or S video. And then from there I just connected the S video or composite to that box. And then from there I went to the cable system. My antenna system, I mean, but I made my own cable system basically out of it. And that one, same case basically, but less crap and smaller, because that one, just the receiver plugged into that, and then the cord ran out of that because it has a built-in amplifier. Even with an antenna plugged into that, I can wirelessly broadcast to other TVs in my house. It's not pretty, but it worked. Which makes the, if you have to fiddle with the TV in another room, you can just wirelessly broadcast it across the house. I actually have video of that on my computer one time. I used basically just used a VCR. I think it was this one actually, or I used another one that has channel buttons on it. I use a VCR as the receiver. I go to channel 4 or channel 12 or channel 6, whatever I'm broadcasting on. I usually do cable tuning. I have more frequencies to use. So I have channel like 1 to 125. I mean channel 2 to 125. I mean, and then cable antenna. I just had channel 1 through 12. Then you gotta do some math and do some converting. But and it's pretty much a mess at that point. It looks like crap on some channels. So yeah, I usually do cable. I think that's cable only, not antenna. I can't figure out how to do antennas, just as cable. Cable frequencies and antenna frequencies are different. This one, like I said, cable or antenna. Right now it's on antenna. It doesn't even matter because channel 2 to channel 12 is the same on both. What do you want to call it? Bands, setups. Everything changes after 13 on antenna and cable. All the frequencies are different. So yeah, I usually have that on cable. Everything worked good. Some TVs like the antenna tuning. Some TVs were just showing black and white images. So you're better off, for high numbers, TV has to be set to cable, not antenna. That of course just does cable. That of course does antenna or cable because it's only channel 3 and 4. Channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are antenna and cable. Anything above 13 to 125 or 128, only TVs and VCRs can see it that are on cable mode. If they're on antenna mode, it's a choppy mess where you have to find numbers that sort of work and some just look like crap. So, yeah. Someone messaged me about this, so I thought I might as well add it into this video. So yes, what you need to make your own basically cable system in your house would be a couple of those. Find channels that are open. Do not broadcast on the same frequency because you might have issues for your neighbors. They have antenna as channels in your area. So for example, here we have a channel 2 on analog, 8 digital, 1, 2, and 3. 10 digital, 1, 2, and 3. 12 digital, which is actually 15. So I can broadcast in 12 analog, or 12 digital if I have the freaking money. But I cannot broadcast in 15 analog because of the same frequency. But again, that's antenna and cable. So I think it's like 33, for example, or something like that. Cable I cannot broadcast on because it'll mess up my antenna 12, which is my local global, 15.1 or 12.1. But, yeah, so here it's a no-no. Do not broadcast on 2 or 3 because 3 is too close to 2. 4 is open, 5 is open, 6 is open. I can do 5. But I can't do 4 and 6. I can do 4 and 6. See the space? So 2's CTV, 3 nothing. Interference from 2 and 3 actually. 2 and 4 actually. 4 I can use for something. 5 I can't unless I do not use 4 and 6. So I can use So yeah, I'm not using 5s. And then 6, I'm good. 7, do not use. No, because 6 and 8. 9, do not bother using because 8 and 10 are right there. 10, of course, I can't use. No, because, you know, that's American channels and that are going to be messing up. 11, no, because it's too close to 10. 12 I can use because it's 15.1, not actually 12.1. 12 I can use. 13 I can sort of use, but that's why I start having issues. And 13 also messes up the 15 a little bit because how close it is. But yeah, so basically on my setup I can use channel 4, 6, and 12. And if I want to set everything to cable tuning, I would also lose 1 antenna channel to global 12.1 or 15.1. It will not come in, but 8 and 10.1, 2, and 3 will still come in because, again, antenna and cable frequencies lower 2 to 13 are the same, but 14 and up are different. So if you have no antenna hookup in your house, get one. Cable cords go into each room like that, basically. How I got it was actually 2 cords downstairs. You got the cable and the antenna. Then from there, basically runs all the rooms in the house. There's a jack on the wall there, which also splits off the jack in my parents' room. Then the wire goes up the wall that way, I think, straight up into the ceiling up to upstairs. But yeah, so basically these will be your cable receivers. Or, of course, have a TV with an analog tuner. Digital HDTV also works, but they're a little picky sometimes. It can look good if you tune the tuning just right. I do not recommend plugging that in directly to the TV or plugging that directly into one TV and having all the amplifiers on because you could blow the tuning in the TV. That by itself is okay, and that turned down a little bit's okay. But all that plugged in just to one TV, you're going to have issues. That's when you got to start getting splitters and that involved. Then the amplifiers will be happy, and the TVs will be happy. You're not going to over-tune anything and cause issues. I actually have a TV. I don't know where it is right now. It might have been thrown out, maybe downstairs in storage. But I have a TV that I used to have that orange thing, the orange RF modulator, on that wall right there where that screw is. And the wire used to go behind. I can see it along that sound system wire, stereo wire. And I had TV on the speakers back there. It was good because whoever set the table could watch TV up there. But I had the amplifier cranked way up and I was using a telephone wire, wrong kind of wire, of course, and I actually killed the tuning in that TV. So when you turn it on and you change the channel, like for example, I had a Nintendo hooked up to it, to channel 3 or 4, it wouldn't tune properly. You had to basically fiddle with it to make the picture come in, and it was a pain. So I don't even use it anymore. I actually, previous video, if you look at my YouTube channel, I actually took the picture tube out of it because it was in better shape. I put it in this TV because it's the exact same picture tube as in this Mickey Mouse Collector's TV. So yeah, it's basically how to make a cable system, how I got a fireplace set for I almost said Halloween, wow, Christmas, holidays, you know, and my new projector tidy up. So yes, basically I can watch videotapes. I even have it set to like a widescreen stretch. It looks pretty nice, zoomed in good. I'm not using it right now currently, of course, but yes. Longer video than I thought it would be. Happy holidays. Thanks for watching. I'll send this to the person who's asking questions about the cable system idea. So yes, shopping list. You can use at yard. I got that one for free actually at a yard sale. You can get. I'll show you better what it looks like. It looks something like this. You can see that one does channel 3, channel 4. It's better models actually do channel 3 or channel 4 stereo. Most of this stuff is mono, of course. That one's also mono. Wish or Amazon, about $20. I think Wish quit selling them actually. And you can get HDMI downscalers or computer VGA downscaler like that to hook up computers, make your own cable system, or just use VCRs, DVD players, computers, whatever you have that you can plug into that, or cable boxes or antenna boxes, and basically make your own analog cable system. So yes, 4, 6, or 12. Whole bunch of cable cord because you need to jump some things. What is the decibel of these amplifiers as I break them? 10 decibels. That's pretty high actually. I don't say what it is, but it's probably about the same. This has that FM trap thing for radio interference, but I've never had any issues with that. in and out. I don't understand it. I asked some radio people too, and I never really got a response. Well, they don't actually know, or they never actually used it. So yes, just a short cord, just to make it stronger. So basically, I got 10, 10, 20. I've never used it, but it's rusted out and quit working. But get these at yard sales. I think Canadian Tire or stores like that still sell them, but they're crazy expensive. You get them at secondhand stores for next to nothing, like 50 cents. I think I've seen them for a couple of times. So, that's your actual RF modulator. One of them things. You might need to, but don't really need to with those ones because they're built in. But yes, that to the out 3-4, channel 3 or channel 4 in my area. In into one. See if it works good. See how the wiring is in your house first, because you got to do a lot of tuning and troubleshooting. Have all the TVs on in each room. You got to do a lot of running around, a lot of exercise, and put on that channel. If you got normal TVs like this, or normal TVs like flat screens like that, again, just keep it on that channel, broadcast a test pattern, or play a video. You know what it looks like. Center the image. You might get something like this. You have to center images sometimes. Don't worry about it too bad if just for a test, or if you have the computer plugged in differently or whatever. And then try 2 if it looks fuzzy or looks like crap. So I recommend getting 2 of these. About 1, 2, 3 pieces of cable if you need extra. Plus a couple of splitters, because you're going to be using splitters the opposite way. There's a name for them. I forgot the name of them. Mixers. Because instead of having 1 in and 2 out, like a normal splitter works, you have 2 TVs, 1 cable cord. The mixer, or a backward splitter, basically has 2 ins, 1 out. Cable company, you can ask your cable company for a splitter. You can get splitters at, like, I don't recommend it, but a start off, you could go to Walmart and get cheap ones, or dollar stores. The one dollar store, but good enough just for, testing things out, right? Getting up and running. But with those cheaper splitters, you would definitely need... I was looking for one of these. These are one of those running. There's a name for this. I can't think of the name of it, but I did not know that I actually found a video with that on it. Hard to find these now. Before I see them on YouTube, it's like a beginning of a tape, or like a beginning of a presentation will show it. There we go. Okay, so yes. Crappier the splitter, crappier the cord. I recommend getting high quality cable, like at an actual electronics store. It's gonna cost you a bit though. Or just ask a nice cable guy or satellite guy. You might get a couple pieces of cable. Say you need it for, you're moving some TVs or whatever. But yes, this small cable cord is actually like from a splitter, like how I got a whole bunch of short cords like this. That goes out into your splitter, and then all your TVs will see the image or broadcast. So yes, that's how this works. 20-minute explanation of showing you how this stuff works. I have to go. I need to get something to drink. I'm tired, thirsty, not feeling well, getting things ready for Christmas. I have to go to the bathroom. I didn't expect on standing here and sitting here for 20 minutes talking about my cable system. So bye for now. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for a couple people that are asking how my cable system idea worked. Not my idea originally. I'm sorry I mentioned this at the end, not the beginning. Robbie Strike, go check out his channel, Ottawa Octane, the Happy Satellite Nerd. Made his channel art a couple of years ago. He does a lot of satellite, free-to-air satellite stuff. I just started getting into it. And he basically, at one point, or still does, or once in a while, he will actually pick up satellite channels, a couple of satellite receivers, and antenna channels on antenna, ATSC boxes, and rebroadcast on our TVs in the house, the whole cable system idea. So basically it'd be like 1 splitter, 2 splitters, and a couple of those all plugged into each other. So like one channel will be, like 1 satellite, certain channel. Another satellite would be like the local news on that, whatever, you know what I mean? Something like that. So he gave me the idea, and then that's when I bought that, actually. And I knew about these before. Actually, when I was a little kid, I tried this, but I didn't have amplifiers, so it didn't work that well. I had a similar thing to this, but didn't have all, like, this one has like 4 or 5 inputs. I just had one, I had 1 input, exactly the same color, same size, just had 1 plug on it, though. Channel 3, channel 4 out, and again, it was just a weak mess, because I didn't have amplification like I do now. So, wireless transmitter, legal, careful what you do. Over and under certain wattage in different countries. That one, channel 6 is the same as 88.7.5 on FM radio, so that's pretty cool. You want to test how far your stuff works, get a radio. If you're not in your area where you get 88.7, don't get 88.7 on a radio dial, you can definitely do this. Put it on channel 6. Put the radio on 88.7 and just walk and see how far you can pick it up. That would be, you might need one amplifier or two, probably just one, and an antenna. I've done it before, and I actually had it working stronger than I should have, and of course I quit doing it because I didn't want to have any legal issues. But I also bought a little FM transmitter online, and it's not Part 15 compliant, if you know what I'm saying. So, bye for now. Thanks for watching. Got no one to hold them, no one to fold them, no one to walk away, no one to run. And thanks for watching.